the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. All that and more coming up next.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time. They've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. they go right back to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And they send a man in motion. From the 44 here on 2nd down. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, Jets are in a dime set, 6 defensive backs out there. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills are on the move here. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Play action now with Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Rodgers. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now here's Rodgers. Has his man, it's Corley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. One final shot before halftime. Jukes out a one-stop. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. So we've reached halftime. A rough one for a former quarterback like my partner to watch so far. Hang in there. We're scoreless at the break. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll get it up to the 27. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Allen off the play action. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They kick the running back in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds Kincaid. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, third down. To throw again, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
So on fourth down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the half to give to Hall. And they had that one contained right at the line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. Now Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go right side with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So after all that, we're taking a scoreless game into the fourth here. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Rodgers here off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on third down. Rodgers to throw. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Tied in the fourth, and this defense is making sure it stays that way. Last two snaps, well, they generated some of their best pressure of the game. That's a testament to the want-to, the will, and making it happen when it matters the most.
So on fourth down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Allen. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Allen on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd down. Allen throwing again. Complete. It's Cooper. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. Connection made to Shakir. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills pushing to get within range for a game winner. Again, Allen to the air. This will be caught by Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another one for Cook. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Again, it's Cook. And this time, they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Bass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking to throw it. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throwing now. Corley reels it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Now to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.